something funky.
And I'm back. A little bit of camera glitching going off there for some reason, but we'll work it out as we go. Hey, and I've got strange things popping up on my screen. Got rid of them. Don't know what was going on there. Yeah, got a little bit of camera glitch, but we'll work it out. It's Halloween, should expect it. Evening, James. He hasn't said no, he's just there. Look, there you go, look. James is just there. Evening, Angus. Happy Halloween. As you can see, tonight, the best costume I could come up with is I Am Adele the Brave. So there you go. Pardon me. Hi, James, dude. But this guy, he has got a much better costume than me, so we're going to bring him in. Evening, Jason. We got Jason Harrell.
Hey, how's it going, peoples? Happy Halloween, everyone.
If I say it 3 times, will you appear beside me?
Well, we can try it, can we?
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
No.
Maybe we might have just swapped sides like that.
Hey.
I wish I could have worked out how to actually bring you in on my camera. It would have been actually quite cool, though. We need some video editors. If anybody's any good at video editing and fancies working for free, yeah, Nuke needs a new video editor because stuff like that could have been really cool.
Yeah, definitely. Don't ask me.
Charlie says, great costume, dude.
Cheers, buddy.
Jason saying Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. I think we were all wanting you to just appear beside us all at the same time. That could have been fun. You just split into a million parts.
Yeah, it's all fun. I've been waiting for all the kids to knock the door, but it's chucking down with rain here, so I've had hardly any people knock the door. So more sweets for me.
Well, I've been telling the kids here, I've been telling Adele, when she goes to the door, look at the size of the kid, and if he's mid-range, just tell him to get a hand and grab what he can. If he's a big kid, tell him to take one sweet. If he's a little kid, you use your hand and give them a handful, and then we'll get rid of them. And then we can just lock the door, pretend the rest of the night's over with, and
yeah, that's what I normally do. I normally chuck just grab a handful and chuck it in their buckets, and then keep all the nice cola bottles for me at the bottom, ready for later. Look.
James has just put a good suggestion there. Shame we couldn't live edit and just shrink your head suddenly.
A bit of dust. Woo.
Mine would have been better.
That's Charlie's flavour, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Charlie's flavour.
Head shrinking flavour.
Even Stefan, dude, as you will notice, it has gone a little bit stupid in here. So what I'm going to do, just in case anybody does want to join us, this guy here, he's our chief official poster.
Yeah, come and join, have a chat, a bit of fun in there. That's what it's all about.
He's going to post it into Facebook. I'm going to post it into YouTube. Don't know why I can't post it into Facebook, but there we go. That's the link. If you want to come and join for some madness, crack on. Right, back over to you, Melvin.
Yeah, well, I thought I'd start with a couple of Halloween-themed sauce reviews to start. We have Henry's Jack Hallow, which is a pumpkin-based sauce, I believe.
Had to be tonight, didn't it?
So we have pumpkin, Napton apple cider vinegar, onions, light brown sugar, ginger, sultana, paper lantern chilies, spices, and salt.
Charlie's just confirmed that this flavour is cranberry.
Right, okay.
So there you go. He's doing one of Henry's sauces. It is the Halloween one. I was talking to Adele there, by the way, for anybody who was wondering.
pick a mess up after, don't they?
Stu's looking a bit scary on that picture there.
No, I'm not normally a big fan of pumpkin, I will admit.
I'm not a big fan of pumpkin. In fact, I absolutely hate the stuff. But Heiko Kringsman did a pumpkin pyro sauce, and I've got to admit it actually was quite nice, and it goes great on pizza.
Ah. Well, it's got lovely smells coming off this. You really get the spices coming through, and the sultanas I really smell. Pumpkin, but yeah, you wouldn't really say it was a pumpkin-based sauce when you're smelling it. Mind you, I'm not a big fan of pumpkin, so I can't tell you what it
We have a mousey in the housey.
smells very nice, actually. So we'll give him a try.
It looks pretty dark for a pumpkin sauce. Most pumpkin sauces, I keep leaning that way, my camera's not working. Most pumpkin sauces are quite light coloured.
I think it's a bit darker on my camera. It's definitely more of a lighter brown colour. But that's lovely. You've got a lovely fruity vibe coming through with sultanas.
That'd be where the dark colour's coming from, the sultanas.
It's actually got a lovely, nice little kick coming through as well with the paper lantern chilies. Nothing too overpowering, but enough to know it's there, and it's a nice mouth burn.
I'm going to ask an unusual question, but the reason I ask it is because curry sauce from your local chippy used to come with sultanas in. Yeah?
Yeah.
Does that remind you of curry sauce from your local chippy?
No, it's definitely got quite a bit more of a kick than that, without a doubt. But it has, saying that, it's got that sort of fruity, hinty vibe in the background, definitely. But that's a very nice sauce. A thick one. But like you said on the pizza, I could see this working on pizza.
On pizza? Must be something to do with pumpkin.
Yeah, you've got a nice sweetness coming through as well. Maybe the apple cider vinegar. And it's a lovely consistency. It's lovely smooth flavours coming through. And a lovely burn. I got a lovely mouth burn. Nothing on the throat, all in the mouth.
Right. If anybody was sat watching the screen and looking at me confused, I was trying to move my mouse around so that I could bring up a comment. Yeah. And every time I moved left, the mouse went right. And every time I moved right, the mouse went left. And every time I moved up, it went down. Every time, right. It took me nearly 5 minutes to work out I was holding the mouse upside down. I've just been sat there chasing this mouse pointer around all over the place thinking, what's going on? Never get a mouse that's the same shape regardless of which way you hold it.
So that's the Henry's Jack Hallow. Very nice sauce, actually. But like I say, it's not pumpkin's not a sauce that I normally go for.
Did work though.
Yeah, definitely. Lovely taste to it. What else we got? Keep with the Halloween theme. We got a bit of Hot Pods Night Tonic.
That's cheating. That's safe because we all know night tonic, and it's one of the best sauces out there for basically everything.
I know. That's why I got it.
That's why you got it. So basically, this is a mouth cleanser. It's an appetizer for Kevin.
The next two are a bit hotter, mine. So if you don't know this before, the ingredients are, if I can find them, onion, cider vinegar, passata, water, garlic, mixed super hot chili, 6%, tamarind, rapeseed oil, mixed spices, salt and sugar. And it has a heat rating of 3.5 out of 4.
it's a very fair heat rating for an average person. I would say it's 3.5 out of 4.
But immediately, if you've tried this before, you know that smell. As soon as you get that smell, that's awesome. Very curry-like smell.
For a chili head, it won't be a 3.5 out of 4, by the way. But for the average person that goes to a market stall, yeah.
Lovely smell, the way. Nice little pour. Oh, yeah. You can see why this is a classic. You really get that lovely... It's like a curry. It is like a curry vibe. It's like drinking curry. But it's lovely, strong garlic. And we've got them spices coming through. Really good. With the tamarind as well. That sweetness with the tamarind. But overall, a very nice quality sauce.
It is definitely one of the best of the best. It is right up there. It's why it's highly recommended in the Nuke website.
Yeah, like I say, a good all-rounder. Like I say, it's got that curry vibe, so you'd have it on chips, you'd have it on anything like that, really. It'll also go well in a curry, to add to a curry, to add a bit of flavour.
And to the average person, Joe Average, it does warn them that it's quite pokey.
Yeah, it's got that bit of heat. I actually put that Jacko Hallow hotter than this one. So that shows that I did have a bit of heat, that last one. But it's just a nice gentle warming in the mouth. Again, a little bit on the throat, but mainly all mouth burn. Which is lovely, and that's the night tonic.
I've had Adele helping me out with my mouse movement, and now I've just worked out why the mouse keeps going back to front. Because when she's been using it, it gets reversed round because she's sat over there. There you go, look. Oh,
Queen, isn't it?
that was like from the Addams family, wasn't it? There was
The Thing.
Thing. There we go. We've got Thing. So
Thing, and then
go. Thing was responsible for my misaction on the mouse.
Right, what else we got? Well, we got, I don't know which one's the hottest. We got Wings of Fire by Plot 34A.
Right, I haven't seen this one.
Now, this is a heat rating of 8 out of 10. And it does contain some super hots, which is ingredients of Burmese Naga, Carolina Reaper, fresh dried and smoked, fermented garlic, onions, roasted peppers, black pepper, lime juice, cider vinegar, and sea salt.
He has actually mastered a way of getting high heat levels where they still taste good. So I've got to give it to Stephen for this one, because not for this sauce because I've never tasted it, but for his sauces, he does get them right up there in the extreme heats. But
Still got a flavour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be interesting with the fermented garlic. So they're not really fermented garlic. Would that be black garlic or just fermented garlic maybe? Oh, you definitely get that coming through. That fermented smell with the garlic coming through. Roasted pepper. You do get, I wouldn't say it was overly pepper forward smell. When you think you've got Burmese Naga and Carolina Reaper and it's rated 8 out of 10. So that's a good thing.
He won't know yet because he hasn't had it.
Lovely pour. Nice consistency. I don't know if you can see that.
I was trying to get a look at the colour. It looks like an orangey colour.
Yeah, it's got like a reddy tinge, like a light brown with a red tinge in, so it's not too dark. You could definitely see there's some red peppers or roasted red peppers or something like that in there.
Like a Cholula type of colour.
Mm.
Reddy brown.
Mm. Well, I wasn't expecting to get, there's black pepper in here. I wasn't expecting to get so much of a black pepper flavour. But you definitely get the roasted peppers. Small amount of garlic. Not as much garlic as I was expecting to come through. But then I really get a strong aftertaste of black pepper. Hint of sweetness. No, not. With maybe the lime juice in there, but the strongest flavour coming through after is the black pepper. Heat-wise, slowly building. But not as hot as I was expecting. I'd still put that Jack Hallow, the first sauce, hotter. It is slowly building mine with the Nagers. Maybe it is a slow builder, Naga and the Reapers.
Or maybe it's just the first one was hotter and should have been done last. What would you think of having that one with?
Well, because of the pepper, I probably would try that with steak.
Fully enough, you mentioned that because that's exactly what I was sat thinking as you were describing it. That sounds like something I want to have over something meaty.
Yeah, it's definitely got that strong black pepper flavour coming through. There is a nice burn. There is a slow builder. My roof of my mouth now is starting to get quite warm. But you wouldn't eat you wouldn't want a lot of it on your steak then. Do you know what I mean? To take away you only want a small amount.
Yeah, just enough to mix with the steak juices themselves.
Yeah, nice burger you go well on. Nice big cheeseburger or something. Definitely got that roasted through.
Put a big fat smash burger with a load of cheese.
Yes, definitely. But again, that's another very good sauce. And like you say, you get the flavours definitely. And the heat is a very slow builder. It's really slow coming through now. See, if you had, like most of us do, we put a quarter or half a bottle on something, don't we? Then you would get a good burn on, definitely.
Now, see, this is where you say we put a quarter to half. No, I don't. I go like that and I just put a little bit on. A bottle of sauce lasts me about 10 goes. You and Adele and the others, a bottle of sauce lasts 4 to 5 if you're lucky.
Yeah. I probably go through 3 to 4 bottles a week, I expect. Definitely. Well, in work as well, definitely. There's easy 3-4 bottles. No problem at all. Between two of us.
See,
wings
one of the advantages of me and Adele as well is we don't eat the same sauces very often. So air bottles are air bottles and my bottle.
Definitely warm it up a bit. It's feeling a bit hot under the collar and all.
Well, while you're having a little break, what we're going to do is we're going to bring in Adele. And we're going to see if we can get this to work out. There we go. Biff, puff, puff. Well, no, she's not Adele today. I'm Adele.
Yeah.
And she's me. So this could backfire a lot. Right. If this does backfire, what's going to happen is I'm going to go that way and Adele's going to be left talking to you because she now knows how to operate the screen. And that's what she's been doing. It doesn't make no difference. Right. So we've got a big spoon and we've got a little spoon and Adele has to do the big spoon and Lucy does the little spoon. And Annie Boyer sent us a bottle of sauce. I don't know if you can see it on screen very well because of this daft camera. There we go. And it said, for Adele. Well, tonight I'm Adele, so...
That's right. Big spoon for you then.
Big spoon for me, yeah. I got the big spoon. It's the little spoon. I think you have to break a seal inside first.
Because it's Halloween, you can get a chug glass out and do a chug each.
We'll let Adele do that. If somebody would like to pop over onto YouTube and remove comments from... Well, I'm not even going to say that. I don't want them photos. Thank you very much. Bye. Right, so the first part of this is working out how to actually get into the bottle. You go and get those comments and I'll work out this bottle. Da, 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 da.
So is there a flavour to this sauce or?
I have no idea because it just says. Well, I can't even read that.
I'll have to get them at the end.
I can't read. Adele will read it once we get to them. No, that won't pierce.
It's not in English.
Is Annie there? How do we open the bottle?
Take this off.
Maybe we just need a knife and just pierce that. It might be a splashy sauce. Sounds quite liquid.
That's definitely not coming off.
No, that doesn't come off. I think you just pierce that
With a knife.
with a knife. 2 seconds. We're going to get a knife.
I will be back.
We're going to do some.
Got a kid's tamper-proof seal on of it.
I've not known a hot sauce be this difficult to get into, which is now kind of making me a little bit worried.
Yeah, that's going to be hot then. Glad you got the big spoon now.
Yeah. No, not really. I think she's took the bottle that way, so I think she's trying to wrestle her way into it. If you hear anybody suddenly scream, it's Adele just took her finger off. Because she's not good with knives.
I've done it.
She's done it.
Yay, well done.
You got a little spoon?
And it looks like chocolate sauce.
Don't put it on my keyboard, let's move that.
Looks like chocolate sauce. Yeah. Oh, doesn't smell like chocolate sauce.
Chocolate sauce, that sounds interesting.
It smells like vinegar.
Oh, don't say that. Oop, I've just dripped some on my knee, it fell off my
It
spoon.
smells like molasses and vinegar. Your face says it smells like molasses and vinegar. That's not it. I don't like
Excuse me.
it. Now I'm scared.
It's not hot. Whoa.
Doesn't smell hot.
It's not hot at all.
Doesn't smell hot. It smells
No. That actually smells like... I'd put that on top of shepherd's pie. I'd shove that on
nice.
shepherd's pie. It's sharp. You shouldn't take it from a spoon. Yeah?
Nice.
We did say we were swapping places. It's sharp, it's salty, it's twangy. It's
Yak, you can have it.
it's like everything just chucked into one little bottle. And I'm gonna, you know, like Henderson's relish. Yeah,
Right, yeah.
right.
Godliness of Henderson's relish.
The next time I make shepherd, in fact, I might have some of this on my lasagna in a bit. Henderson's relish or anything like that. Anywhere where you'd normally use Worcestershire sauce or Henderson's relish or anything like that. Cheese on toast.
Cheese on toast, yeah, sounds perfect.
It's not.
It's far too sweet. It's brought tears to my eyes.
It did mine too. Because you're not supposed to take it from a spoon. You're supposed to have it on food.
A little splash on your food, like.
Yeah.
It's like sweet and salty and
The shock was like trying to take a spoonful of Marmite. Yeah.
no, my might have been easier.
Right. But no. On food. That's going to be absolutely amazing.
Salsa. Hicciol.
I've got vinegar sweats on the top of my forehead.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Don't listen to what Luciano says, because that stuff was amazing. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Right. Oh, it's not in English. It says aqua. That'll be water.
Yeah.
Chilies. And I call that xanthan gum.
I've got a little tiny runny nose coming on.
All I can make out from it.
No, that is
My lips
absolutely
are burning.
just soft. Get off. Your wet blouse.
That's something else that like.
Well, it wasn't sent to you. It was sent to me. Look, it says so on my t-shirt, so it's mine now.
You knew.
Right. I suppose we should get back to you.
Well, I've got one more sauce. And this is from Saucy Lady. And it's called Midnight Mischief. And this is made with...
Ladies is good sauces, by the way. We've had a few out there.
And this is made with blueberries, red plums, raspberry, red wine vinegar, Moruga chilies, pineapple juice and sugar.
Sounded great right up until you mentioned pineapple.
Well, it all depends how much pineapple. I like pineapple, mine, so...
I have learnt that pineapple in things is not so bad as pineapple on its own.
I always get one that don't work on the lid.
Pardon me.
And as you can see, it's a very dark sauce, Midnight Mischief. Really get the fruity smell coming through, because obviously the blueberries, red plums and raspberry. But you also do get that definite vinegar smell and the pineapple juice coming through on the smell. Not really getting any chilies through the smell, so that's a good sign. Lovely pour, lovely smooth sauce. Really dark, if you can see that.
They're quite runny. Anybody else wondering what's going off in the background is Adele's just given Amy some of that sauce that we've just had. And by the looks of it, Amy liked it too. She just says, tastes like nice soy sauce.
She didn't say nice, she said it tastes like soy sauce.
Yeah.
Bad, but it's not nice at the same time. It's like, I can have some of it.
Your face looked as though you enjoyed it.
Well, I gotta admit, that is absolutely superb. Really smooth, lovely amount of fruit coming through. And a really nice slow build of burn coming through now. But again, I wouldn't put that at the same heat level as the first one. But that's a super smooth sauce. That'd be awesome on pancakes and things like that.
On pancakes?
Pancakes, waffles, you really get a lovely fruity that's coming through all the time.
This is going to sound a little bit disgusting, yeah. But recently I've took to this thing where, you know, if there's a fruity hot sauce lying around, yeah, you know, your leftover Yorkshire puddings on a Sunday. Don't ask me why, but it works.
I haven't tried that. I will have to try that. And it's a UK chili sauce winner, as you can see on the bottom, and you can understand why. That is a fantastic sauce.
Try it in a Yorkshire pudding.
Yorkshire pudding, I'll have to try that now, this weekend. That'll have to be done. But this will work nicely in yogurts and things like that, natural yogurt and anything like that, do you know what I mean? Oh, that's superb, that is. You really get that rich, fruity flavour coming through.
I normally ask a heat level, but this time round I'm not going to. What I'm going to ask is a sweetness level. Where would you?
I would say it's not overly sweet. It's just below. I'd say it's just below mid-range then. So you really get that lovely. The fruitiness coming through is really nice, but it's not sweet. It's like a smoothness.
Enough sweetness to take the bite off a yogurt, because I find yogurt's quite bitter.
Definitely. But it's not overly sweet. It's not like, and even with that pineapple juice, I'm not getting that real twang in my mouth at all. Just like a really smooth, fruity, and you can taste in them all the fruits. You definitely get the blueberries and the plums.
James just says, "Get it on a duck."
That would work on duck as well, yeah, definitely. And it's just got a gentle heat in the background. But yeah, that's excellent. I'm really impressed with that one. That's really nice.
I'm trying to knock out an Adele burp, and I can't do it like she does. But there's one building. That was the sound effects. I should have been going while she did it, but no, mine's still stuck.
Well, may as well. Now we've done a few sauces and a few things. We'll jump on and do some silly now, is it?
But I think it's time to see something a little bit spooky and gooky.
So when I was in the shop, I picked these up. Pumpkin patch chocolate cakes.
I could just eat one of them now. Pass one over.
And then what we'll do is try a bit of sauce, a bit of tink, something else on each cake and see how they go.
No, I want cakes too. I don't even eat the things. Because you look like a big humbug.
Bah, humbug. Oh, it's not Christmas yet.
Kevin!
Right, so we'll go back to number one then. We'll try this chocolate with a bit of pumpkin. Jack Hallow.
James says it's really weird seeing Kev with long hair. Yep, like Ken Dodd in a nuclear fallout.
We've got crunchy mealworms with Belgian dark chocolate, apricots and sunflower seeds.
I'm going to lean back a bit so I don't get a good view.
I don't even see the mealworms there, see him? Yum, yum.
You made me fall for it. You held something up and I automatically leaned forward.
I'm glad I brought a plate because this is going to be messy. Oh, that looks lovely.
Only Beetlejuice would be sat saying, "That looks lovely," while she's munching on bugs.
We've got a lovely chocolate vibe coming through. That pumpkin actually works quite well, I reckon. And there's a nice little crunch off the top from the mealworms.
I think pumpkin is very underestimated because from what I'm learning, although us over in the UK are not accustomed to it very well, works great in sauces, doesn't it?
Definitely. And you wouldn't think that actually does go well with a sweet chocolate. That's a winner for me.
Oh, that sounded horrible. James said you should have done a Beetlejuice smoothie.
I would have, but I'd probably get a bum whooping later off the other half.
Yeah, you would have done for using the blender.
Yeah, big time.
I know I wouldn't be amused if you'd used a blender for them.
Well, that would work very well. I got a distinct feeling this one won't work quite as well, but we'll give it a go. So it's night tonic for the second one.
I think you might have found the one thing night tonic does not work with.
Curry chocolate cakes.
With bugs.
And
I'm pretty
mealworms.
sure that doesn't work. If he gives it a 9 out of 10 rating, don't believe him, guys. He's lying. It's Beetlejuice. He's allowed.
Right, let's go in with this one then. No, this one don't work. No, definitely don't work. Still got a nice crunchy texture from the mealworms, but the actual flavour combo doesn't work.
Some things, it doesn't matter how much crunchy topping you add to it, it's still going to taste bad.
Yeah. So I wouldn't recommend that one, guys. Don't go that one. Don't go buying rushing out now to buy that. Well, buy the sauce, but don't put it on chocolate cake.
Yeah, don't go putting it on chocolate cake with mealworms. It just doesn't work.
So on next one then. Wings of Fire. I don't think this will work either, but we'll give it a try. I think the last one will go really nice. Just a big tip when you do this, guys. Make sure you add enough sauce so the mealworms can stick to it nicely.
Just so they don't fall off when you pick them up.
That's right.
I can't wait for Easter when you've got cream cakes.
Not as nice as the first one, but much better than the last one. I don't know if that's the roasted pepper, but it's actually not too bad.
I think so far the first one's winning on this.
Oh, first one hands down. Yeah, so far.
On this round, the first one is definitely winning it.
The next one will be interesting with the fruitiness, so I think that'll work.
There is a possibility, Charlie, that Stu might be doing something along these lines shortly. He does like his bugs.
Don't knock them until you try them, I reckon. Especially the cooked ones, they're really nice. Just think of them as crunchy, like wormy shaped crisps or something.
No.
On to the next one then, which is the Midnight Mischief. Now I think this will work. This will work well.
It should. It doesn't mean it will. Because there's bugs involved.
As you can see.
And I did it again. I wish you wouldn't do that. Thank you very much.
Oh, I forgot. You forgetting to put the tink on, haven't I?
Thanks for the tagging there, Stu, dude.
Interesting. That definitely works. It's really nice, but I still prefer the first one.
First one's
With
the
the
winner
pumpkin.
tonight. Definitely looks like the first one's the winner tonight.
Yeah. This is very nice though, but I still would pick, if I had to pick one, I would pick the first one with the pumpkin. That worked really well.
So there you go. Not only was the first one the best, but it was the one that contained pumpkin.
Mm. Mm. Overall, that's very nice.
Other than the bugs, yeah,
Well, I think
think
you've
the
got to try things, try anything, innit? Once,
I'm
definitely.
starting to think the bugs are just there to add that little bit of crunchiness on the top, like a topping.
Yeah, yeah. Because all the cooked ones, they're really nice, especially ones with the flavours and all, they're really good.
And highly nutritious too.
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend going to the garden and picking stuff up, but if you want, that's up to you.
But other than that, every bug eaten is one less that eats my plants.
That's right. If I had them hornworms in my garden, I'd be camping it. I'd be like a cannibal of hornworms.
Do you like
I
them,
would
do
sit
you?
in my... Well, they wouldn't be lasting long. I'd munch my way right through them if they were on my plants.
Right, so if I find hornworms in my garden, you're the first person I'll be calling.
Oh, yeah. My plants are my babies. They'd have to go. I'd
If
sharpen my
only,
teeth for them and everything.
if only slugs tasted so good, because I get millions of them.
Yeah, no. They're not quite the same texture, I don't think.
Don't know if we're allowed to say this live, but you know me nana was French. Yeah. Well, they kind of came over with the boats and they brought snails with them and they released them into the English countryside and well, they released them all over. And now you know the escargot snails. If you go looking, they're absolutely everywhere. They're one of the most predominant snails in the UK.
Yeah, I keep finding them all over my plants as well, the little ones.
Well,
Under the leaves.
if you look, keep looking, you'll find the really big ones and go and identify them, and they are actually escargot because, well, the French brought them over with them.
It won't take me long to find one anyway. I got plenty in my garden.
Yeah. Oh, they'll be there. You'll find them. Not that I'm condoning eating snails or anything like that, because there is a particular way where you're supposed to flush and wash a snail. And
yeah. Is anyone joining now? No, we got just us, is it?
It was just us by the looks of it.
Oh, I tell you what, we'll end it with something fun then, is it? We'll have a... I haven't tried one of these yet.
Oh, you haven't had the blue tongue yet?
Nope. I better do my disclaimer, haven't I?
Stu just had a very fair point. How do I know that slugs don't taste nice? I don't, Stu. I actually have not tasted a slug, so...
Well, I haven't fully ate one. I've bit into one, and it's not nice.
Well, I never got past the seasoning. You know what I mean? I put the salt on and they just fucking vanish.
Naughty step.
Naughty step. I dropped the but yeah, you shove the salt on and then you know what I mean? They don't survive the seasoning.
Right then, go on. I'll read my disclaimer. I, Beetlejuice, I'm over 18 years of age, of sound mind, and I've read and understood the product disclaimer on the League of Fire website. I accept that the League of Fire, the suppliers and manufacturers, nor do Chilli-heads will under no circumstances be responsible for or liable to any claims of injury or damage arising from me consuming this product or multiples thereof. I acknowledge and agree to this fact without question.
Everybody just pointed out I'm on the naughty step.
You mean the naughty pen after that one? Locked.
Wasn't that wasn't just a little slip, was it? It was a bombshell.
Oh, I think this is in a few bits. Yeah, it's in plenty of bits. I'm not looking forward to this.
Probably worse when it's in lots of bits because you got to keep putting them in. Nom nom nom. I'm blue. I need to see that blue tongue though. Is the I've already landed on the naughty step once. Don't like that. Yep. This camera is playing up tonight. And again, that was well blue, that one. I don't know whether it was the green air reacting or what, but that looked well blue. Probably the bluest tongue I've seen.
Well, I would think I'd rather have a slug.
So flavour-wise, what flavour came through?
They just don't taste of anything other than mouldy flip-flop or something like that, do you know what I mean?
Mouldy flip-flop.
But it's definitely got a good burn coming through now. I would say it's definitely the hottest one so far.
Hottest one so far. But it tastes like the flip-flop that's been left at the back of the swimming bath for 3 months.
They're just not getting any better. My eyes are gone and everything. My eyes are watering.
Can't see for your glasses. Oh, yeah, they're gone.
Whew.
Yeah, I'm definitely not doing this one.
Oh. It's running down my face.
Nah, it's definitely hotter than any others.
That's got good heat.
I've never seen you react to a one chip before like that.
My tolerance is nothing like it used to be mine. But
The first one chip, I do remember you hiccuping once or twice.
Yeah.
But no, that's...
And it's all the roof of my mouth. Heat.
It does confirm, and the new one is pretty brutal.
Oh, thanks for that.
That was just what he needed to hear, Del. You've just made his day.
My eyes are streaming.
Irina's still got a pair of 21. Now you haven't got a pair, you've got one, because Paul's got one, I believe.
That's got good heat, that I've.
I noticed when you started breathing heavier.
I got a bit of an head buzz going on.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Woo.
definitely not doing this.
Maybe guys are doing multiples of these. Whatever I said then.
The English to Welsh translation was fair play to all those guys who've done multiple of these.
That's hot. My nose is gone. My eyes are gone. And I have got wicked headbirds going on. Get on it, guys. Do it. Come on, join us. Do it now.
Yeah, if you got a chip, jump on. Do it now. No,
Granted, I haven't been doing much odd stuff lately, crazy stuff anyway, but that's odd. And I got hiccups now.
that was what I was waiting for, the hiccup. It was a singular one, though. Hiccups don't count if you only get the one. Sounds like you've got control of that again. Your breathing's settled back to normal.
Yeah, heat-wise, it's calming down a bit now. But it's my eyes are absolutely streaming, running down my face. And loads of drool in my mouth.
It's seriously hot then.
That's the hottest one yet, definitely.
Seriously hot. Well, that's just changed my mind.
I must say, my tolerance is not like it used to be mine, but that's still very hot.
I do actually have one, but I think I'll leave mine open, leave mine shut now. You got more gut bomb than heat.
Oh, thanks for that.
She's full of great news, isn't she? She's an absolute joy to live with.
Woo! Taste is exactly the same old rank.
It can't be the same level of rank.
Oh, it's up there, definitely.
So it still tastes like somebody's put a sweaty sock on the end of a car exhaust to dry it out.
Old cardboard rank.
Oh, God. Does it still have the Szechuan pepper taste there, or is that gone?
It's very pepper forward, obviously, but not much throat burn, so it's not too bad. It's all mouth burn, really. But it's definitely good to eat. You do multiples of these, it'll be tiny. But it's the eyes for me. My eyes are gone. My eyes are running down my face. A couple of these I will be able to see.
I'm not sure I'd want to do multiples of them for what they're worth, 1 point each.
Yeah.
I think there's other ways you could grab a couple of points. There's the new League of Fire chug just come out. There's still a couple of bottles of V4 kicking around. I think I'd rather go and risk me.
Yeah, I would agree.
Anybody wondering what we're on about, by the way, League of Fire is down there in a little link below. You buy your challenges from there. You get given, well, every challenge comes with a trading card, and you can swap the trading cards. If you're wondering what I mean by trading cards, give you a little example. That's them. And you collect them, you get them signed, and you swap them about. Human trading.
I need a quick slurp, I think.
You did, Charlie. I did say I'd rather do a chug. I would much rather do a chug than that chip. Which is funny enough because I've got one up there for Christmas ready to do with Tina Wilkinson.
Lovely. Heat's pretty much gone now, but my nose and eyes are still gone.
It doesn't look like we're going to get any more visitors to come and join us.
No, with that then, I think I'll jump out.
End of the witching hour.
Yeah, enjoyed that. That was all fun. Just flavour-wise at the end, one fun.
I always like to see Luciano crack himself and keel over and die. That was quite amusing. Thank you, Annie Boyer, for the sauce, by the way. And with that,
No, that's a good chip, that is definitely. Fair play for heat-wise and all. I see a couple of them and your eyes, your nose, that's the thing will be gone. And obviously very odd.
Well, you put me right off it. I've actually
I
got
put
a chip
myself off
here.
it.
You've just put me right off it. It's like, no. New chug's coming this week, somebody's just said there. I think that might have been Angus, but he's unsigned out. I'm not sure.
Whew.
But with that, I'm going to say good night because I'm going to get myself out of here.
Yeah, thank you for that. Okay,
Gonna-
cheers for that.
Going to go make sure Luciano isn't dying in the corner off that sauce.
You allowed off the step?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Adele. You're on the naughty step. It wasn't me. Great night, Mischief. See you later, dude. And with that night of mischief, Adele's on the naughty step for dropping the big F bomb in the middle of the group. Naughty Adele. I'm going to get myself off and I'm going to go and see if Luciano's okay. Thank you, anybody, for sending me the sauce. It was absolutely wonderful. And I'm going to go and shove some on some lasagna right now just to find out if it does go on the food as good as I think it's going to. Bye for now.